Welcome to the new Paramount era of the UFC. Curious if you have any takes on being on the first card on the new promotional side of things.
No, I don't care.
Cool, strong. What do you make of your opponent for this one, Waldo? He's coming on a good little tear here. He's fought a lot recently in the last couple of years. What do you make of him and his style compared to yours?
I don't care.
Do you care about much about this fight or any of our questions today?
Not really.
Figured.
But this guy right here, he reminds me a lot of Roy Nelson, the way his style is a little bit, so.
In what way does he remind you of Roy Nelson?
The way he wound up his right hand, just like Roy Nelson, so. It ain't nothing I've ever seen before.
Yeah. It feels like this fight is pretty much set up for you to, if you get a win here, to go on to that White House event, right? Dana White has already said that Trump loves you. He called you that time in the cage. And it feels like this is set up for you to make your appearance on that card. Do you feel the same?
Yeah, but shit, I don't care. It'd be good if I could fight a little sooner than that, but if not, that's fine.
I feel like they're setting you up for a massive fight on that one. I wonder if you could win here. Maybe there's an interim heavyweight belt for you to fight in front of Trump for that.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
Yeah. Derrick, right here next to him. Mm-hmm. What did you make of Mike Tomlin giving you that shout out after his big win with the Steelers?
Oh, that was pretty cool. I've been a fan of the Steelers for a while, and whenever he got signed in 2008, 2009, I was real happy about that because at the time I was really looking for another team because the Texans wasn't doing good around that time. So I was a fan of him just because of his background and stuff like that. So it was good to see that he had that much success for the Steelers.
Did you have any sort of relationship with him when he did that, or did that catch you by surprise?
No, it caught me by surprise. I was real shocked that he even knew my name. Usually people say the UFC fighter, that one guy that took his shorts off. They don't know my name though, but they just say it like that.
Did your phone just immediately start going nuts when he said that?
I just got tagged a lot in it. Yeah.
Derrick, over here. I know you said you'd kick your opponent in the nuts, poke him in the eye if you need to. Do you practice that?
Of course. You got it. We mix martial arts, man. You got to be ready for everything. Of course, you got to practice all that too. Yeah.
And I know the White House could be next for you with the win. Do you think the White House is ready for a Derrick Lewis post-fight celebration?
I believe so. Shit, you see all the crazy shit Trump do? Shit, they'll be ready for me. Shit, I'm PG-13 compared to him.
Hey, Derrick, back here. Derrick, you know what? What is that like when you hear Dana White say, man, Trump is a huge fan, he loves Derrick Lewis, because very few athletes ever get that kind of, stamp of approval.
Oh, I didn't hear him say it, but that's pretty cool, though. So, I've been, riding with him since 2016, so that's pretty cool that he's a fan of me.
Obviously, you rep Houston for a long time. Did you feel any sort of way that Houston got a UFC champion recently in Joshua Van?
No, it's pretty cool. We started at the same gym together, so I understand his struggle and the pain that he went through to go through to become champion. I'm happy for him.
What moves would you like to see the Texans make for next season?
I thought we had everything good to go, but I guess we got to see what's going on with CJ. I think ever since we seen him show up with Amber Rose at the softball game a few years ago and Kim Kardashian and all that, and I'm like, damn, it might be like a curse for him. So hopefully we could get him back, but we'll see what happens.
Just curious, you're a big fan of all of those teams publicly. What Houston team would you say, man, that was a fun season just to be a fan, whether it be, Rockets, Texans, anyone else?
I think it's probably one of our best years that we ever had as a Texans fan. So I think the Texans really surprised me a lot this year. So I was happy to be a supporter and watch that grind this year, yeah.
Thank you.
Derrick, how are you enjoying podcasting?
What's that?
How are you enjoying podcasting?
Yeah, I like it a lot. Shit, I didn't know there was that much money in podcasting. I should have been doing that, man. So, if anybody want to watch my podcast, it's The Beast and the Cowboy. We're negotiating right now between a couple of big platforms right now, so we should be on a lot of people's cards here pretty soon.
It seems like the MMA media is writing a lot of stories about you. Like you said that you were supposed to fight Rico Verhoeven, that got picked up, and then this whole peptides thing just kind of blew up. Are you going to have to watch what you have to say on your podcast, or who gives a fuck?
Who gives a fuck? I'm going to still say what I got to say. Even though old boy right here try to coach me. Mr. Clean right there try to coach me and tell me what they're saying, this and that. But the peptides thing, of course, I'm not really taking peptides. It's a third-party company that don't have nothing to do with the UFC and stuff like that, you know. So they reached out and told me that they had some stuff for me that helped me feel young again. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and take it. So I've been taking it. I'm feeling good, you know.
Do you feel young?
I feel young, for sure.
You look young.
Thank you. Black don't crack, man. You know that.
Derrick, Waldo's been calling out you for a while, and I know you said before the last fight with Tolishin you wanted to fight him as well. Did the call motivate you at all? Is there some little extra edge because he was calling your name for so long?
I really don't even care. I was just happy that he did call me out because I've been trying to get a fight since July. So I was happy that he did call me out and they finally gave him his prayers.
You're the most experienced heavyweight in this division now with Andrei Arlovski gone. No one has more fights than you. How does experience on your end factor into these fights now and how you can get yourself to a win?
Yeah, it's they really can't underestimate me because I do have the most experience. It's I don't be seeing what these odds makers be seeing whenever they be picking against me. I'm every time, what in the hell are they talking about? I just watch the same video, the same fights that these people been watching. And I'm are they really serious? They betting against me like that. So, once again, Saturday, I would see, he shouldn't have no business in the cage with me.
What does the script say for this one?
You didn't give him the script? First round knockout.
As usual.
Yeah. Then he gonna try to lie and say I poke him in the eye, but it's not gonna be an eye poke. Watch.
You said you'd like to fight before the White House. Could you make a turnaround for Houston, or are you done fighting in Texas?
No, I'm not done fighting in Texas. It would be cool to fight in Houston, but we just got to see how the storm going to play out this weekend, and because I'm really worried about that, about my kids being home and my in-laws being at my house while the power out. I don't really trust them like that. And I need my cameras working. But yeah, we got to see how everything goes after the storm goes.
A lot of uncertainty with Tom Aspinall's future and the title and stuff. Do you feel like you could fight for a championship this year?
That'd be great if I could fight for a title shot. Shit, go out with a bang. That'd be awesome.
Thank you, Derrick.
Derrick, people talk about your knockouts, your celebrations. Now we're talking about your experience. Is there any particular part of your game that you think still gets underrated at this point in your career?
I think it's my fight IQ, I believe. People think that I don't really know what I'm doing in there. Even when it comes to submission and stuff like that, I know all the submission. Trust me, I know if I wanted to, I know how to do it, but I'm just not that flexible to do it, but I'm not going to even try it. But I know how to put in people in rear naked choke, arm bar, Vine fluke or whatever. I know all the submissions, but I just don't like doing them.
Thank you.
Derrick, Houston rapper Mike Jones recently got his number reinstated, 281-330-8004.
Yeah.
Have you called it at all?
No. But I heard if you do call it, you get a discount, I think off of gas, like at Kroger's. You can get a discount if you call that number, for real.